Somebody's scared. I can feel the energy. That's confirmation. We're gonna go live around 10 o'clock and do tarot card readings. I'm just curious as to what is that? What is that? So I just got done watching, well, I didn't even finish watching it. I immediately was like, yo, what is that? What's a quarantine camp? Apparently, this is what's coming next during this winter time. We're about to have a quarantine camp for everybody that chooses not to be vaccinated. They plan on putting people in quarantine camp. Well, first of all, nobody said that they wanted to be vaccinated, so now we're about to have a societal uprising because nobody voted for this shot anyway. Nobody voted to take this shot anyway. And it's a lot of people that's gonna be sitting back saying no to this. There's gonna be a lot of people that's sitting back ready to whoop somebody's ass for putting them in quarantine camp. Especially because people got kids. And I don't fuck with that. Especially for the kids. Because the kids that are not vaccinated, that don't need this, are they going into quarantine camp? That's about to be a problem. Anytime you mess with people's kids, that's about to be a problem. Who voted for this? I thought we was in America to where we vote, and it's like a democracy where we vote for things like that in terms of quarantine camps or where we send our children to. Is that like school or something like that? To like teach people a lesson? Is that school? Teach people a lesson? So look at this. Apparently quarantine camp. We got one in South Texas. A park is now operating as quarantine camp. And apparently it's all over the U.S. where there's quarantine camps. What is going on? What is going on? And it's supposed to be monitored by the military. So this is why they was pushing for military members to get vaccinated. Because they're going to be the ones, just like how I predicted in December, where the Pope was saying how people will be herded up. Now we're coming to that now. This will go on in December. People will be herded up into these camps. December, beginning December. We're going to start herding people into quarantine camps. Who approved of this? Because we never even approved of the shot. So how are we going to approve of quarantine camp? Go into your search bar and type in quarantine camp. It's going to be monitored by militarized CDC police. Woo, child. Oh, gosh. Oh. And they're on the military bases near major airports across the U.S. Why would we have quarantine camps? That's funny because then somebody come in the chat talking about they was scared and they wanted to go overseas. I would advise you not to. You're going to be the first one rounded up in quarantine camp. Damn, camp was supposed to be fun back in the day. Back in the day, camp was supposed to be fun. Now, camp is some other shit. What is that? So, if you go to quarantine camp, what's going to happen? What's going to happen in quarantine camp? The pastor of Mount Juliet Church claims that he's authorized creation of quarantine camps for people who refuse to get vaccinated. Quarantine camps for the uninformed people that are still in refusal to be vaccinated. Who approved of this bullshit? Temporary quarantine and isolation facilities may be constructed. Who approved of this fuck shit? Especially because back in December, none of the hospitals was overflowing with people from this sickness. Nobody was sick back in December. I mean, if you was already sick and then, you know what I'm saying, you believed in this shit, then yeah, you went to the doctor or you went to the, whatever. China rushed to build a massive quarantine camp that could house more than 4,000 people. Ooh, China. China be quick to build something. Then Chinese will build something in a second. Governor Bill Lee authorized quarantine camps. The CDC, Candace Owens tweeted that the CDC actually put together a document to discuss putting high-risk people into camps to shield low risk. Who's high risk? This is from Forbes. Into camps to shield low risk people from them. And the next tweet from Candace Owens was that no, this is not a joke. Oh gosh. Who out here is sick from COVID-19? Who is sick? Oh gosh. That sounds like it's about to be a societal uprising. That sounds like what they're trying to cause. Which means that we're going to have people out in the streets fighting. That means people going to be out here beating people's ass. Let's try to put them in quarantine camp. That's what that means. So all those guns that people went and bought back in July and August. sheesh. I wouldn't be surprised if they get put to use in terms of quarantine camp. That sounds crazy. Because nobody voted for that. Oh, child. Hopefully they know what they about to do. Or what they about to get into. It sounds like somebody about to get into some shit. So this is why before December people need to start coming together. Before December, if you have a team, you need to get with your team of people. Because shit's about to get a little bit crazy. I know my kid's not going to quarantine camp. I know that's a fact. I know a lot of people, kids, that's not going to quarantine camp. I know this is where we're about to hit a crossroads right here. And it says that, yes, they are going to break up families. Yeah. 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 It says, yeah, they are. Oh. Ooh, child. So you break somebody away from their kids. That seems a little bit, ooh. Hopefully people know what they're about to get into. Woo. Because I know a lot of people that's not about to be broken up from their children or their families because of quarantine camp. So it sounds like it's going to be the people versus the government. Is that what's going on? I don't know. All of this is speculation. All this is speculation, but I would just go and type it in the search bar, quarantine camps, and see what you think about it. If I was you, or if I was somebody that had children or family and things like that, I would just go type it in the search bar and see how you feel about separating from your family. I know a lot of people right now that's just kind of like chilling. Everybody's on gossiping and discussing the wrong things. We need to discuss quarantine camp. That's what we all need to discuss. Quarantine camp. That seems to be a hot topic we all need to focus on. How would you feel at quarantine camp? How would you feel if you are an adult, you have children, they say, okay, we got to take your kids got to go over here, you got to go over here, and you got to get separated from your children in quarantine camp. Because they're not going to let the adults be with the kids. No. Yeah, they're not going to let the adults be with the kids. That's what the spirit says. They're not going to let the adults be with the children. So how would you feel about your child just being rounded up by whatever military CDC member and going into whatever little campsite over there, and you got to be over here? And they're going to separate the males from the females. Yeah, males will not be with the females. Oh, child. Oh, child. Oh, who voted to pass this bill? Child, hold on. Hold on. Who voted for this, baby? First, it's going to start up north. Because that's where you guys are going to get sick from first. So that's why if you up north, you in some shit, you going to get hit first. Yeah. Yeah. If you're up north, you going first. Because as you know, if you up north, y'all gonna get impacted by the cold weather first. Y'all gonna be the first ones to experience all that winter snow and storm and all that. And y'all gonna be the first ones to be sick and have colds and things like that. And from what the article says, they are gonna be the ones to tell you if you sick from the virus. And if you got a cold, your ass is going. If you got, what did it say, chicken, they had a whole list of things in terms of what they believe should be you being quarantined. They had a whole list of what they think should be you being quarantined. What's going on here? Y'all what? Y'all could comment and shit like that. Say what it is that y'all think about quarantine camp. December, December, December. Keep asking when it's coming and keep saying December. Oh, well. December. North. North. Keep asking who gonna get hit first. North. Yeah. Yeah. And it will be down south as well. But north is gonna go first. Y'all up north is going first. Oh God, I'm not up north. That's why the spirit told me to come down south by October. December. December, December. 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 Yep, December is when we about to start quarantine camp. This article was posted, they been had it, but from whenever I looked at the article, they was started this in August or whatever. Started announcing this in August. Confirmation. July, August. So yeah, it was already July, August time frame. We was already getting this together. That's interesting. So while we're all gossiping about the wrong things, what we need to be gossiping about is who wants to go first in quarantine camp? Jello pudding. Who wants to go first in quarantine camp? I know for a fact my kids will not be in quarantine camp. I know for a fact my kids won't be in quarantine camp. So, now the rest of them motherfuckers in my family, I don't care about. They could go do what they need to do. My mom was already talking about her dumb ass needing the shot, whatever the fuck. I hope she does. I hope she goes to whatever camp, whatever the fuck. But my kids, no. Yes, they are gonna take the kids. Yes. Yeah, they are gonna take the kids that are not vaccinated. December. This is gonna be in December. November, December. So probably towards the end of November, December time frame, that's whenever we're gonna start ushering this in. So if you got your little soul group, y'all might want to get together, because it seems like things is gonna be moving pretty quickly this year. And I already had predicted this last year, back in November and December, to where I told y'all how the Pope was talking about people in terms of being like cattle. They took my videos down, but yeah, they took my videos down for a reason, because I already predicted what was going to happen this year. So yeah, who wants to be cattle? Who wants to be some cattle and herd it up? Because that's what's about to happen. December, November, December, November, December. That's interesting. Yeah, so just go into your search bar and look it up. I got a quarantine camp. There's a link to the CDC website that talks about it as well. The shielding approach aims to reduce the number of severe C-19 cases by limiting contact between individuals at higher risk. They would have minimal contact with family members and other low-risk residents. And beside that is the number 1 and 2, which equals to the number 3, letting us know that this is going to be something that they're creating in terms of a plan. So also the older people. Gosh, those dogs are going crazy. The older people. And then that also, behind that has the number 3. So they're going to be first. And most humanitarian, this is a cdc.gov/ you know the name of the virus / 2019. Go look it up. For this reason, the shielding approach suggests physically separating high-risk individuals from the general population. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Physically separating high-risk individuals from the general population to prioritize the use of limited available resources and avoid implementing long-term containment measures among the Whoa! Whoa. Whoa. However, implementation of the approach necessitates strict adherence. 6, 7, that's 13, plus that, which would be the number 5, which means dealing with your freedom. Whoa. Whoa, ho, ho. So this is definitely going to be dealing with your freedom. Oh, these dogs is going crazy. An inadvertent introduction of the virus into a green zone may result in rapid transmission amongst the most vulnerable populations the approach is trying to protect. So it's called the shielding approach. And a summary of the shielding approach, it has the number 1 next to it, which means that they are playing God here. That's God-like energy. That's confirmation. A summary of the shielding approach described by Favis is shown in Table 1. See guidance for the prevention of C-19 infections among high-risk individuals and low-resource displaced in camp and camp-like settings. And next to that is the number 1 and 2, which equates to the number 3, which means that this is something that they're creating, is these camps, and they're creating a situation to put your ass in it. Oh, gosh. So, it says level, household level. So you need to have a specific room and area designated for high-risk individuals who are physically isolated from other household members. So if you have a house, they're going to make sure that you have a room for you to put these individuals in. Low-risk household members should not enter the green zone. If entry is necessary, it should be done only by healthy individuals after washing hands and using face coverings. Okay, so inside your house, they want to make sure that you have an area to isolate those that are high risk. Neighborhood level. A designated shelter and group of shelters max for, oh gosh, these dogs are going crazy. A designated shelter and group of shelters within a small camper area where high-risk members are grouped together. So if you're homeless, your ass is getting into a motherfucking, you going to a camp. If you're out here on these streets homeless. Next level is the camp and sector level. A group of sectors such as schools, community buildings within a camp and sector Max 50 high-risk individuals per single green zone, where high-risk individuals are physically isolated together. Ooh, gosh. Gosh. This is a lot going on in December. Oh, gosh. They call them green zones. Oh, gosh. This is a lot. There's a lot going on in December. Oh, this may be difficult to sustain, especially if the caregivers are also high risk. Oh, goodness. The shielding approach. Ooh. I'm glad I'm moving. Cause yeah. And I mean moving as in I'm about to move on up out of here. I'm gonna stay down south, but I'm moving up out of here. Cause I think my grandma would be high risk. One of those high risk individuals, and I wouldn't want to get her sick. Since I'm not vaccinated. But she is. So this is where the separation in families comes at. Interesting. So yeah, y'all might want to look into this. You want to look into this. I already predicted this. Even with community involvement, there may be a risk of stigmatization. Next to that is the number 11 and 12. 12 plus 11 is what? 23? Which equates to the number 5. Isolation and separation from family members, loss of freedom and personal interactions may require additional psychosocial support structures and systems. Psychosocial support. So this means that your family members is going to be reporting your ass. And once they report your ass is going to whatever facility in terms of psychosocial, which usually means a mental facility. And that's where they're going to take care of your ass at that mental facility. Oh. Interesting. So they already got this planned out. Because they already know that there's going to be arguments and fights between family members in terms of getting this vaccine and things like that, and isolation. And your family member is going to be the one that reports your ass. Ugh. Your family is going to be the one that reports your ass. Huh. So, we're trying to have a remake or recreation of November and December. And I remember in November and December, I had went to some behavioral because I wasn't with what was going on. Which means that you can't trust nobody. So it's about to be time for me to move out. ASAP. Very soon. So if you live it with people, and you're not vaccinated, it's about to be time for you to move out. Because there's about to be a problem. Yes, yes, yes. And I just asked if your family's going to report you, and it said yes. I had that happen in November and December. And I'm not about to have that happen again. So, somebody's trying to play God. What is this? High-risk individuals will be responsible for cleaning and maintaining their own living space and facilities. This may not be feasible for persons with disabilities or deceased mobility. And next to that's the number 11, which equates to the number 2. Read it. If your ass is motherfucking disabled or some shit, you got a companion, y'all gonna be separated. All I see is a whole bunch of separation in here. The number of green zones required may be greater than anticipated, meaning that they might need more, as they are based on the total number of high-risk individuals, disease categories, and the socio-demographics of the area, aka by motherfucking race, and not just the proportion of elderly population. Yeah, it's about to be time to go. It's about to be time for me to go. It's about to be time for me to go. That's what that means. It's funny because I have a whole bunch of family members that keep on talking about they needing to get vaccinated and asking me if I'm going to get it. I keep telling them no. Somebody's scared right now. I could feel it. So that means, Houston, we got a problem. We're about to have a problem. We're about to have a very big problem. So if you living with anybody, you're about to have a problem. Because there's about to be a division. Yes. 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 I just asked if they was going to take family members and say yes. 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 They're going to take your family members that are not vaccinated. Because, of course, somebody has to report it. It's about to be time to go. Very, very soon. Very soon. It's about to be time to go. At least for me, it is. Especially something about psychosocial, meaning that you're getting sent to a mental facility. So it's one of those things to where they're going to say that you're not mentally stable. This is why you're choosing not to be vaccinated. You don't realize the health risk. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. You don't realize the health risk. That you're putting your family in danger. That's what I said. Who voted for this? Who voted for this? So we're no longer a democracy. We became a totalitarian now type of government. Which, I mean, we've been that, but shit. Now we're going all the way with it. Now we're going all the way with it. Oh, shit. We're going all the way. Ooh, child. Oh. And around November and December, that's the time that people want to spend time with their families. Because that's the holidays and things like that. So you better be careful with what family members you spend time with. In fact, shit, you might not even need to spend time with certain family members. It's going to be tough for your ass to get out if you're not vaccinated. Fuck spending time with family. And it's funny because I was asking that earlier. I kept asking, should I stay here? And it keeps saying, no, you need to go. No, you need to go. Don't stay. No, no, no. Yeah, it keeps saying no for me not to stay here. Temporary. Go. Go. Yeah. So it's going to be time for me to go soon. Because now we about to cross lines. There's about to be a lot of separation. So I just wanted to let y'all know that y'all might need to look into that. Decide if you want to separate from your kids and from your family and things like that. That's the next step. That's the next step for November and December. Is rounding people up. Yes. 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 Yeah, I just asked if they was going to round people up. Yes, they are. So whoever it is that you got that you trust, y'all might need to start getting into isolation now. Or very soon. Because it's going to be a roundup. Ain't that a bug spray called Roundup? That's funny. The bug spray called Roundup. This is so interesting that all of this is going on. Right under people's noses. Nobody even looks into the shit. I know I wasn't thinking about that. Everybody was just sitting back like, shit, fuck that. We ain't getting motherfucking no shot. Shot for what? I ain't sick. I don't got nothing. I ain't trying to get no HIV and AIDS. What I need a shot for? So yeah. We're about to deal with some separation type of energy. So I just wanted to come and inform you guys, let you guys know, while everybody's focused on other things, this is the next step that's going to be coming in the next couple months. Very, very soon. They already have it written out, so that just lets us know that, yeah, that's what's going to be coming. Especially because we have what's called a cyber attack. But the cyber attack is going to be, it's words for attack on the people. Oh, yeah. This is real interesting. Anyways, I'm about to hop up off of here. That's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? That's just things that I was looking into. I just looked at it online. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying that's what I've seen online. And that's what y'all might want to search up and see what you think about it. If you think that's going to happen, then I would get prepared. If you don't believe it's gonna happen, then hey, chill out, do what you do. But that's just what the spirit has said in terms of when I asked, are they gonna round people up? Yes, yes, yes. So yeah. November, December. November, December, December. When's it gonna happen? Around that time frame. January, November, December, January. So those are the months that it gets real cold up north. Who's gonna get hit first? North. North. So yeah, north is gonna get hit first. Then the south. South. So yeah, then the south, because usually winter comes a little bit later here, so that's why we're talking about January time frame. Yes. Are they gonna decide if you're sick? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. And are we gonna have military personnel that implement this? Yes. Yes. Okay. So that's just my opinion. It's just opinions here. Nothing stated as facts. It's just opinions, but look at the news articles and things and you decide what you think is opinion and what you think is fact. There's a reason why certain videos was taken down in November and December, so just keep that in mind. Yes. And there's going to be food rationings. Yes. No. No. Will you be able to go into the stores? No. So who knows? You might not be able to go into certain stores and get what it is that you need. No. No. Yes. Will you need to be vaccinated to enter certain stores? Yes. 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 All right. Well, that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'm about to be up out of here. I'm about to go chill and relax, and I'll see you guys around, what was it, 10 o'clock, because that's my time spot. So I'll see you guys around 10. All right. Peace out.